Good afternoon, folks. How are we doing? I hope we're well. Right, it is Wednesday. Now, we missed this last week because of day job, but Wednesday means geeky lunch chat, but with games. So, generally, this is an app version of a tabletop board game. Sometimes we do other stuff as well. Like we did the Spills demo a little while back. We did the puzzle collection, or bits of the puzzle collection, which we will definitely return to. But today we are going back to some board games, specifically something that I've had for a while, but I've been unable to play. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing Love Letter, which is quite a well-known small tabletop board game. It literally comes in a bag like about yay big. Yeah, it's really good for kind of traveling with and stuff like that. We're playing an app version of the original version. The general notion is you are, in theory, trying to sneak a love letter to the princess and trying to make sure it gets handed to the right people and you don't get caught, or the princess doesn't tear up your beautiful poetry or whatever it might be. That's the general mechanic of it. It has been... They have done kind of IP spin-offs of it, which I assume do not have the same concept. Like, I know there is Batman Love Letter, but I'm pretty sure the notion behind that is it's Batman taking out villains or something, trying to get to the the big boss, not sneaking love letters to Batman. But it could be entirely that. Who knows? Who knows? Now, the reason I've not played this on stream yet is because I'm on a Mac. It is Windows only, but a couple of weeks back I got crossover, so we're doing that. So that's going to be essentially emulating a bit of Windows so we can play this. I did a quick test of it yesterday, and it seems to work. It did get slow at one stage. I'm not sure if that's because I did weird stuff or not, but if it does, I'll just restart it and we will go from there. So let's get into this. I will keep my background music on just because the music in the game, the second you get into the game, it's literally the same bit of classical music that loops like every 30 seconds and it gets very annoying very, very quickly. So I will keep us with this royalty-free classical playlist instead. Right, let's jump into this. I think to explain the rules, let's do the tutorial. I did try this earlier to see if it works, and it is quite a nice way of explaining it, because one downside of this game is if you don't do the tutorial, it is not clear what the hell's going on, really. So let's do the tutorial. Love Letter is a game of risk, deduction, and luck. You must get your love letter to Princess Annette's hands while deflecting the letters from competing suitors. From a deck of only 16 cards, each player starts with one secret card in their hand. They draw one from a deck and play one of the two they now have. Try to knock the other players out of the game by having the highest valued card at the end of a round. The card in your hand is who currently carries your message of love for the princess. At the start of the player's turn, they draw a new card from the deck. You play one of your two cards by following the instructions on the card. Click the priest card to view it. So we shall. Playing the priest card allows you to view another player's card, revealing who carries their message. The number shown here, in the top left, is the value of the card. Cards range from 1 to 8. We will use the priest's ability to view your opponent's card. Exit the card by clicking it again. I shall. To use the card, drag it from the bottom to the target player's play area. This is the card your opponent has in their hand. Click the card to continue. It is now your opponent's turn. Your used card is discarded face up in the play area. Your opponent has used the guard we knew they had to guess if you have the Countess. When a card is played, it's shown to all players along with the result of the action. The player who played the card is shown on the left. action is shown in the center. In this case, the guess for Countess, and that says 7 because the Countess's value is 7. The target player is shown on the right, me. If the guess was correct, the loser's seal will shatter, and a wreath will surround the winner's icon. If the guess failed, a red cross will appear over the center icon. You can also click this area of the card to view a text description of the move as well as the card description. So it says, Hisashi incorrectly guessed your hand, Countess. You found the princess. Click her card now. Princess's value 8. If you discard the princess for any reason, then she has tossed your letter onto the fire and you are out of the round. Dismiss the princess. Goodbye, princess. Let's see how your handmaid can help us in this situation. Click her card now. Playing the handmaid makes us immune to the effects of other players' cards. Very useful. Close the card. Discarding the princess would cause you to lose this round, so use the handmaid now. Your opponent was forced to discard their card because you used a handmaid to protect themselves. The letter is safe with the princess for now, but who's that walking down the hall? The king! It's Princess Annette's father. What will he do? Click his card. King Arnold IV allows you to trade hands with another player when used. Close the card. Discarding the princess will cost you the round, so there's no choice but to play the king. Drag the king to your opponent's play area to trade hands with them. So I swap the princess for the baron. The remaining cards in the deck are shown here. The number of cards that the number of cards in that holder will decrease as the game progresses. What it doesn't mention here also is there is a limited number of each type of card in the deck. So, for example, there are 5 guard cards, of which 3 have already been played. There are 2 priest cards, of which both have been played. There are 2 barons, one of which has been played. Very useful for knowing what you might want to guess in a particular circumstance if you have got a guard and you're trying to guess something. The remaining cards in the deck are shown. I read that already. When a player has to draw a card and the deck is empty, the round is over, and that's when it goes to who's got the highest value. Princess being 8, guard being 1. If you have the princess at the end, you are in a very, very strong position, as in you're going to win. But remember, if at any time you're forced to discard the princess, you will lose, so it's risky. When a round ends, all players reveal their cards, and the highest value card wins. They're playing a prince, forcing me to discard your card and draw a new one. Good thing I'm not holding the princess anymore. I have a guard. This is good. You drew a guard to replace your baron and have drawn the countess for your turn. A stroke of luck. You know that your opponent still has the princess because we swapped hands with them earlier. So you can use your guard to knock them out of the round. Use the guard on your opponent and select the princess as the target. You have won this round. So their crown breaks. It says round complete. And I get one little heart here. And you can configure how many rounds you have to complete in order to win. I think we'll probably keep it at like 4 or something like that. You gain a heart when you win a round of love letter. This tracks Princess Annette's ever-growing affection for those suitors whose letters reach her. The first player to fill their row of hearts wins. Right, I'm not going to play another round of the tutorial on this one. So let's play an actual game of this now. So hopefully that makes sense. We've not gone through what every single card does, I don't think. But I will try and explain them as we go for any that we've not seen already. So let's have a look. Classic game. We are going to have, I think 7's a bit high. Let's go for 4. We're going to go for 4. You're going to win 4 rounds in order to win this thing. And we'll start off with me versus one AI player. And we'll see how we get on. Okie doke. So it's me first. I have a guard and I have the countess. Let's see what the countess does. If you have this card and the king or prince in your hand, you must discard this card. Well, I don't. So let's leave her there and let's play a guard. So here I'm doing a guessing game. what do I think they have in their hand? And you'll notice there is a caveat on the guard that guards can't guess other guards, otherwise it would be relatively easy. But realistically, we think we want to go for, I mean, either the Baron or the Prince, because there are 2 of each of them in the deck, and none of them have been seen yet. So I think that's a good shout. So I'm going to go for the Prince. I was wrong. They do not have a Prince. Okay, that's useful knowledge. Their turn. They are playing a Priest to look at my hand, so they know I have the Countess. Okay. So ideally, I probably want to get rid of the Countess if I can, because then they are going to, next time they get a guard, they're going to guess Countess. But let's see what the Prince does. Choose any player, including yourself, to discard his or her hand and draw a new card. Okay. I think I could just play on myself. Or I could play it on them and hope they've got the Princess. I mean, that would be hilarious if they did. I have won games that way before. Let's do that. Let's go... choose any player, including yourself, to discard his or her. How do I play it? You must play your Countess. Why? If you have this card and the King or the Prince in hand, you've got to play that. Okay, so I don't have a choice. I have to play the Countess. But at least that gets her out of my hand, so that if I get guarded later, nothing's going to happen to me. So they've played a handmaid, so I cannot do anything to them. So I can't play my guard on them. So I have to play my Prince, and the Prince I have to play on myself to discard something. Okay, so be it. Right, they're playing a Baron, so they're swapping hands with me. Okay, so I lose my guard. Oh no! What did the Baron do? I misread it. What did the Baron do? Baron, compare your hand... Oh. You compare your hand with another person. The person with the lowest loses. Oh, crap. Okay. So I lost. This is, see what I mean about, you know, if you played this before, you kind of remember what stuff happens. But there, I actually missed the fact I lost that round because I wasn't paying attention to the symbols as well as I should. Right. Okay. They have a king. Right, I have a handmaid and a baron. What's the Baron do? You and another player secretly compare hands. The player with the lowest value is why I have a 4 as my hand, so that's not terrible. I think I'm going to play the handmaid to protect myself for a round. I'd rather play the Baron if I have something really good. They can't play their guard, so be it. I'm now going to play a guard myself, and I'm going to guess that they have... Why does that say that? Does that mean the Princess is in play? Oh, there are cards that get discarded at the start of the game. I forgot this. Again, this is something that is not explained very well here. At the start of the game, 3 cards get discarded from the deck, essentially to mix it up a bit, so you can't... I mean, still doesn't quite work in terms of the logic of what's in there and what's not. I thought they were randomly taken out, so you don't know what they are. Interesting. I'm not quite sure the logic behind this one. Okay, so there's no point in me getting the Princess. So, Prince... I mean, realistically, let's get Prince. Do they have a Prince? They don't. Okay. So they could have a guard, they could have a Countess, we'll see. Oh, they just drew a Prince, so I missed out on that one. I now have a Countess and a guard. Okay. So I'm going to play the guard, and I'm going to guess that they have... What do you think, Prince or Priest? Let's go Priest. Wrong. Damn it. They could still have a guard, and I can't guess guards. There's nothing you can do about it. Now, if I've still got the Countess at the end, that's a really, really good position to be in, because I'll win. How many cards? There's only 1 card left. What's the Prince do? Shoot. Oh, I can't play the bloody Prince, because I have to play the Countess and get rid of her. Ugh. 5's not bad. If that's the end, 5 is not a bad card to have. But they knew I had a Prince, because it's the only thing left. Right. I lost again. Okay, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Just because I'm losing 2-0 does not mean it's the end of the world. Okay, they start off with a bold guess. So I've got a guard and a handmaid. Let's guess. Let's use a guard to do some more guessing, because I like it when you guess a random thing and you get it right. I'm going to guess they've got the Princess, because it's fun. No. Damn it. Okay. Right, they're playing a Baron to swap cards with me? No. No, the Baron is the compare one, and I bloody lost again. Christ's sake, come on. Right. Okay, just because I'm very, very behind doesn't mean that I'm going to lose this. I mean, it probably does, but, you know, I will be optimistic here. Hello, lurking people, by the way. I see a couple of familiar faces. I see a Papaya. I see a K with a double K. Hope you're doing all right, K. You take care of yourself, all right? Right. Some stuff's out of the deck. I hate these bloody Barons. I've lost that Baron twice now. Right, okay. Right, let's play a guard. Let's guess that they have... I love guessing the princess. It's fun. I'm going to guess they have a prince. I was right! They did have a prince. Okay, okay. So now, this is maybe the start of a comeback. Who knows? I'm going to be really optimistic here that I'm not just getting absolutely massacred in this game. Okay. So I've started with the prince and the princess. Now, 2 guards are out of the deck, apparently, according to this, as is the king. So that... Oh dear, let's see what happens. Okay, well, I'm going to have to play the prince, and I'm going to play it on them, clearly. They've discarded a guard. Okay, good. Playing a guard, they guessed the wrong thing. They guessed a 2, whatever a 2 is. I think that's a priest. It is a priest. So most of the guards are out of the deck already. That's nice. That limits the chance that I get screwed over by them guessing. But, you know, who knows? Right, what's a priest do? Look another player's hand. Let's do that. Okay, they've got the Countess. So they're probably feeling quite happy about the fact that they've got a 7. They've got a handmaid, so they're protected. Oh god, this could be bad. Can I look at... I looked at my own hand. That's good. Haha! Baron, they're going to compare with me and lose. Yeah! Okay. Alright. 3-2, 3-2. We can do this. Alright. We've got a guard and a Baron. I'm clearly not going to play the Baron because my other card is a 1, so I'm going to lose. So I'm just going to start off with playing a guard and let's guess something. Let's guess that they've got a prince. No. Okay. Oh well. King. They're swapping cards with me, so they're getting my Baron. And they had a Baron as well. Okay. So I'm going to get them to discard their hand. So I know I'm not going to get Baroned here. That's good. They're playing a Prince, which is... I forget what the Prince bloody does. What does the Prince do? Prince, discard your hand and draw another card. Okay, guarding around. What do we got? There's not many things they can have left. I'm going to guess they've got the Princess. It's fun to guess that they've got the Princess. No. No. Okay. They've got a priest, so they're looking at my hand. They know I've got a guard. There's not a huge amount they can do with that information. I'm gonna hand... Oh, there's 1 card left. Okay, let's do a bit of logic on this one. How many guards have been played? Now, I think that means that they've either got a guard or it's here. I don't want to end the game with a guard because that's a 1 and I will lose. What else could they have? What else is in the deck? How do I see what else is in the deck? Is there a way you can tell me that? No. Okay. I think my best bet is to play the guard. So they could have... Oh, okay, so that was my... So the last one is my guide. So they've either got the Countess or the Princess, so I've got 50-50 here. If I guess this right, I win. If I guess it wrong, their card will be higher than my remaining card and I will lose. So I'm going to play... I'm going to get the Princess. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. They had a counter. Oh no, they did have a remaining guard. Okay. And they win because they managed to figure out what I've got left. Okay, so I lost. And they successfully got their message to the princess. Oh well. 4 times, so they are away frolicking. Apparently there were ranked scores on this one. Interesting. Okay. I think that was just an offline game. Let's play again, and let's... Oh, no, why does that keep defaulting to that? I don't like it being on that. What's that? Is that just reset? Yeah, no, don't do that. Right, I'm going to add in another player. I'm going to have 2 AI players, which I think makes it more interesting for our second game. So let's see how we go. I am playing against Philip and Fergan. These are the 2 other potential suitors. Right, let's look. So I've got a prince. I can choose any player to discard their hand and draw another one, or I can start guarding. Let's guard. It's fun. I'm going to guess they've got handmade. I was right. Okay. So I've eliminated Fergan. But I'm still up against Philip. It's not a win for getting the guard right. It just eliminates that player. So they've seen I've got a prince, so I probably need to get rid of the prince. Except I don't think I can, because I've got to play the countess now. So I'm in a dangerous situation. They know I've got a prince. Are they going to guard me? No, they're protecting themselves with a handmaid. Okay, okay. I am going to have to get rid of the prince. Why did I die? Why did I die? Oh, because I had to play the prince on myself to make myself discard my hand. Balls. I like this game, but it's been quite a few years since I've played it, so I forget some of the quirks on it. Right, I've got the king and the princess. Interesting. What's the king do again? Trade hands with another player of your choice. I think I want to pass the princess to someone. I think that's what I would do. If I can... So they are in the best situation because they won the first round. So I am going to... Oh, I can't. They've got a handmaid. So I'm going to play the king there, and I'm going to swap and give you my princess. Haha! And I've now got a guard. That's good. I like that. So they are making me discard my guard. Okay. I've got a baron. So I definitely don't want to do a baron comparison because I know they've got the princess. Oh, crap. I've lost again. Because I have to play a baron. The baron compares... Oh, no. It's not against everyone. It's against one person. So I'm going to play the baron against Philip and hope for the best. I fail. Okay. Let's see who wins this then. Hopefully it's Fergan. Because I would rather not have Philip being 2 points ahead. They're guarding away. They've got a guard. Do they know Fergan's got the princess? No, clearly they don't know that Fergan's got the princess. Okay. Prince, they have to... They make someone discard their hand. And who won? Okay, there we go. So Fergan won by having the princess at the end. So I, in fact, caused all of that. Okay, okay. Right. I've been eliminated already from this round because he baroned me and compared against my priest. This is not going well. I'm normally pretty good at Love Letter. Not gonna lie. I mean, again, it's been a while, but they are just kicking the living crap out of me. Okay. So they're just going to keep playing away. They're going to be getting stuff. I don't really care at this stage, but... Do I have an option for that? Is that... What's that? Is that a... Yeah, that just speeds up. There we go. Stuff happens, stuff happens, stuff happens, stuff happens. And Fergan won. Okay. Right. Good to know that's an option. Right. Okay. Okay. Now I've got a guard. Put the handmaiden to protect themselves, so I'm going to guard. Let's guess some stuff. I always guess the prince. Let's do it. No, not the prince. Okay. They're going to guard. They can't guess that one right. That's good. They're using a prince to make someone discard their hand. I've got a baron. I'm not going to compare my guard against anyone, so I'm going to prince this guy and guess that he's got a priest. I'm right, Fergan's out. That's not quite me winning the round, but closer than I was. Right. They've got a countess, so they've just got to discard the countess. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, countess. What's the rules of a countess? If you have a king or a prince in your hand, you must discard it. So they could have a king or a prince, which suggests I do not want to compare because they could have the king. Oh, no, they must have the king because that person's got a prince and I've got the other prince. So I know that they've got a. So I know they've got the king. So let's get them to discard it. I was wrong. They didn't have to discard it. They just chose to because they actually had the princess. That's a win for me. My logic was wrong, but it was still a good move. Okay, I've got a point. I've got a point. Right, priest and a handmaid. Priest is have a look. Let's have a look at his hand. He's got a handmaid. Okie doke. He's doing a king to trade hands with me, so he gets my handmaid. Okay, and I get his prince. All right. He's using a handmaid to protect himself, so be it. I have to discard the countess because I have a prince. He knows I've got a prince, which I don't like because he's going to guard me. No, he's just going to handmaid to protect himself. Okay, okay. Guard. He didn't know that, but guessed it right anyway. Okay, right, let's skip ahead. Skip ahead. Who's going to win this? Hopefully Philip. Hey, it was Philip. Right. It's definitely more twists and turns with multiple players. Okay, right. So he started by making me discard my king. I've got a baron now. Okay. Handmaid to protect himself. Okay, I'm going to get a guard. I'm not going to use my baron then because I will be in trouble. I'm going to guess they've got the countess. I was wrong. They got. Oh, they know I've got the bloody baron. Did they know that? No, it wasn't a trade. It was a discard. Okay. Okay. Right, handmaid. I'm young and do that. I'm going to protect myself. So making. Okay, so I hit to discard his countess. That's good. Some of the big cards are out then. Okay, now I'm going to baron then. I got the princess, so I'm going to baron to compare and automatically win this. Unfortunately, this is now going to reveal the fact I've got the princess. But oh, it's secretly. It's a secret comparison, so he doesn't know, but he might guess. Yes. He guessed. Okay. Okay. Round complete. Okay, we're into not quite sudden death, but close to. I'm not doing well here. Enjoying it though. Right, so I've got a baron and a priest. I think I want to know what's in his hand. He's got a king. Okay. Guard and fail at that. That's good. That's good. Can use the king to swap with Philip. So I now know nothing. I'm going to keep playing aggressively. I'm going to guess that you've got the countess. No. Maid, if I can discard the card, discarded a handmaid. Okay. guarding me, guessing for the princess. That means he doesn't have the princess. Okay. Because I do. Right, so now I'm going to use the Baron to do a comparison here and win that. So that takes Fergan out. Which is good, which is good. We like this. Don't do it. Cannot catch a break. Cannot catch a break. Okay, so I'm now massively the underdog here. I have to win. I have to win the next 2 rounds or I'm out. Okay. I don't think I'm going to win this. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm going to win. Alright. I'm tempted to handmaid and just protect myself. Yeah, let's protect myself. Let's see if one of them can eliminate themselves. That would be good. Yep. Now, because they had the princess. Interesting. Okay. So the 8 and the 7 are out. That's good to know. So let's guess they've got a priest. No. They're going to guard. I guess I've got a baron. I don't. No, they guessed I had a prince. Okay, I've got the king now. So I should win this. Because the 7 and the 8 are out. So if I do a comparison with the baron, I'm going to win. Because I have to have the higher card. Right. I was lying before. I have to win 3 games in a row to win this. Well, I've won one of them. That's good. Posture. Let's sort posture out. Right. Guard and Baron. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to play the Baron. So let's do a guard on Fergan. I guess you've got a prince. Or a prince, rather, because it's clearly 2. Right, they are guarding me and got that wrong. I said guarding. That's not how that works at all. Right. I'm not going to use my Baron then. I'm going to use the guard here, and I'm going to guess they've got a priest. No. No. Handmaid to protect themselves. Okay. To play the countess. Interesting. So that could mean that they've got the king or another prince. Which is good to know. I've got the princess, so I can play the Baron and win. Win on against Fergan. So eliminate Fergan, not win at all. Now I've just got Philip to try and deal with. Now he's got to know I've either got like a 6 or an 8. And I lose. And I lose. Oh dear. Right. Okay, I gave it a good shot. I gave it a good shot. But there we go. So that is Love Letter. I don't have time for another round, unfortunately. But I just got annihilated. I mean, how long have I got? I've got 10 minutes. What if I do a head-to-head that's really quick? Let's do that. Let's jump back to it. Because I want to win at least one. So I'm going to go 2-player. I'm going to make it the first to 2 points. Let's do this. Come on. Let's try. I'm either going to win this or I'm going to lose my 3rd game. Come on. Well, I have no choice. I'm apparently going to play a Baron on my turn. So am I losing my 1st round already? Yes, I am. Okay. Hubris or desperation. Could be a bit of both. Right. Okay. Maybe I should have cut my losses here. They've got a guard. They're guessing 3. No. I've got a priest. I've now got the princess. Powerful but dangerous. Okay, let's find out what they've got. They have got a... Oh, they've got a priest as well. Okay. They're playing the priest. They now know I have the princess, so I am screwed. Except I've got the Baron, so I can pair his whatever against my princess, and I win. Okay, sudden death. Sudden death. Right. I've got the princess at the start and a guard. Okay. Okay, well, I'm playing the guard, aren't I? Let's guess. Oh, both princes have gone, so let's guess they've got a handmaid? No. Okay. They have to get rid of the countess. That might mean they've got a king or a prince. I'm going to play a guard. So I'm going to guess they've got... Oh, it's not the prince. So it could be the king? I won something. I actually won something. I didn't completely will weaken this. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will take that. Right. Right. Now we'll start to wrap this up. Yeah, I didn't want to end this having lost both games. That would have sucked quite a lot. So we'll wrap this up. Thank you for popping along. I do appreciate, even lurking is very much appreciated. It really, really is. It helps the viewership. It helps. It probably gets me an extra cent for this stream, maybe. It is ridiculous how little income you get from it until you are gigantic at this, and few people get to that stage. But thank you very much for my extra cent, each of you. I do appreciate it. I really do. Other streams this week, I don't know is the answer to that one. As I said the other day, I'm currently doing the writing stuff I need to do for the charity project, and that's taking most of my evenings. And tomorrow I have D&D, which is cool. So I think it's unlikely we'll have a gaming stream this week, but we'll see. Potentially something on Saturday or Sunday, but I don't want to promise anything. But it'll be cool if I do. It'll be cool if I do. Otherwise, I shall see you next week for more lunch chats and the like. And now that I can, for the most part, use Windows stuff using Crossover, I'm hoping to have a wider range of board games that we can play for these Wednesday streams, which is cool. Stanley Gubbins, you know where to find me. I am DC Bradshaw RPG on Twitter, dcbradshaw.com on Blue Sky. I have a Ko-Fi. The link is, let's point to the right place, it's here. DC Bradshaw RPG. Follows are great. Supporting would be amazing, £3 a month, but absolutely no pressure. But I really do appreciate people sticking around. A small ask though, if you don't already do it, if you could follow me on YouTube, that would be great. I'm at DC Bradshaw. All of my VODs go on there, and it would be nice to increase the numbers there. That would be really, really cool. Let's see who's about for the raiding. Cypher Tier is about, but I don't know whether I can raid Cypher. She has generally a limit, so you've got to have a certain number of people in the stream in order to raid. So let's see if we can. We can. Cool. Right, we are going to be raiding in a second. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all very, very soon. Right, raid is going to start imminently. Take care, all.